Barrios, he's a big, strong, he's young, he's 30. You have 16 years on him, Manny.
Don't worry about it.
You know, Manny, for a lot of people, you are the greatest fighter in history, the only champion in 4 different decades. When you beat Barrios, what does that say?
Oh, it's a big thing for me.
This week, Gervonta "Tank" Davis arrived at Manny Pacquiao's training camp and immediately engaged in a sparring session with the legendary fighter. Some were taken aback by the sudden change, but those who are closely watching will see that it makes perfect sense. Tank is scouting the area. This isn't merely a cameo or a favor. Tank's presence at Pacquiao's camp is a subliminal hint at what can happen next as he gets ready for his comeback fight against Mario Barrios on July 19th.
Basically, your interpretation is that the boxing public is upset because they believe Pacquiao's going to beat Barrios, which is going to lead to a Tank Pacquiao fight?
Yes, look around. Look in the Discord. That's what everybody, Pac and Tank, that's being set up.
Oh,
Tank
so,
and Pac.
okay, so they saying Barrios is the setup for Tank and Pac. I didn't see that, but your argument makes sense. If he beats Barrios, there's nothing wrong with him fighting Tank. But the issue is he don't deserve
This fight camp is infused with a current that is more than just sentimental. The focus of this camp has shifted from Mario Barrios to the future. It concerns the future. The 46-year-old former division world champion is attempting to experience what it's like to be in the spotlight again and may even be planning a final big fight.
Oh, Barrios and Manny thing, y'all don't see what the bigger picture is? Y'all don't think we're going to get a Manny Pacquiao 2 coming soon? Y'all don't think so? Because you do know Barrios is the ultimate company man.
Oh.
Mayweather Pac 2? Yeah, I don't see that. I don't see that. I'm more on the Tank. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I think that Tank gets the fight.
That's what I've been saying. I said I'm going to stand on it that if Manny Pacquiao pulls this off and gets that belt, Floyd Mayweather's coming.
Manny Pacquiao, who is 46 years old, is still working out with Freddie Roach, running hills, and putting his body through the same grueling days he went through as the welterweight boxing champion. His mind is set in stone, even though he is aware that things have changed. The legs are older, the recovery takes longer. Pacquiao told Boxing Scene, "I'm still looking forward to it, and I'm loving every minute of the training. I'm excited because I still have the same level of passion as before. That is not a concern for me." That's a man who has once again immersed himself in the grind. Not simply a line. What's different this time? He is not required to do it. He desires to.
Boy Barrios fighting Pacquiao, man.
Yeah.
You know, a legend. What do you think Barrios needs to do in that fight against Pacquiao, man?
I feel like he has to keep Pacquiao on the outside. He has a height and reach advantage, so I feel like he just go out there and do what he's always done.
What's your prediction for that fight?
Mario Barrios victory.
Do you think it goes all 12 rounds?
I think he has what it takes to stop Pacquiao.
You surprised Pacquiao's coming out of retirement?
Yeah, Pacquiao lost to Yordenis Ugas by points in August 2021, which was about 4 years ago. After that, he briefly dabbled in exhibition matches before putting them out of his mind entirely. In an attempt to rejoin the Senate, he ran for office in his native Philippines but lost the election. May was the month. He had already committed to a new task by June. He selected Mario Barrios, a 30-year-old San Antonio-based WBC welterweight champion, as his next opponent. Barrios has 18 knockouts, 2 losses, 1 tie, and 29 victories. Pacquiao is well aware that he is a legitimate welterweight in his prime. Pacquiao declared, "I'm sure I'll win the fight, but I'm not underestimating him or taking it lightly. As I did in the past, I must torture myself throughout training."
I would ask a simple question. And please, Manny, tell me the truth. Why? That's it. That's it. Why? Why are you coming back? And the warrior that Manny is, he's gonna be like...
Gervonta Davis is among the other top fighters with whom Barrios has sparred. Although he lost that bout, he challenged Tank seriously before being stopped. Barrios has rebuilt since then, and he now holds the title. He isn't a tune-up. He isn't a warm-up. He has everything to gain and is a live opponent. Barrios is keen, focused, and well aware of the implications this fight will have for his career. According to sparring partners, Amir Khan, who trained with both men at separate stages, gave his own honest breakdown. Mario is having a great fight. He deserves that huge fight because it will pay well and he will be taking on a legend like Manny Pacquiao. Who could refuse that? Khan said. Every fighter wants that huge payout, therefore Mario deserves this fight. It will be wonderful for him.
I didn't think, like, this shit was really gonna happen, but I mean, we're here. You know, he's doing something that not many people have done. You know, I'm defending my title against a legend. You know, so you know, I'm excited.
Mario, you know, you fought the best at 140, 147. You know, do you have a favorite Manny Pacquiao fight? And you know, growing up, you saw like, man, this guy's like fucking legit.
Man, there's so many, but I grew up.
Con continued after that. I used to spar with Virgil Hunter a lot when we were training together. He is an excellent boxer. I'm not sure how much Manny still has left. I'd pick Manny Pacquiao over him if they were both at their best. However, this might be a difficult battle for Manny. Ultimately, does he still have the fire in his gut after spending so much time away from the ring? Barrios, I have no doubt that he is eager to win this battle because it has the potential to alter his life. Pacquiao is also aware of that. He has seen this film already, and he will not allow himself to interfere with a young fighter's moment of triumph. He's back with Freddie Roach because of this. For this reason, the road construction is harsh once more. Because of this, the midwork is neat and tidy rather than ostentatious or ceremonial. Pacquiao is getting ready for a real bout. Not selling memories, he remarked, I just trained for those strange exhibitions for a week. Thus, everyone can anticipate a strong Manny Pacquiao. The fans are eager to see me back. I know that. I'll give it my all, which is why I'm working so hard in my training, exactly like I used to at the gym. My purpose is to fight hard. I will not disappoint the fans.
Trust me, let your body relax, let your body rest. He'll do fine. He's experienced, he's got obviously the power, because it never leaves you. The speed I'm a little worried about, but I think, look, Barrios is a live dog. He's a world champion, and he's no slouch. So I think it's going to be a good fight. I wish Manny all the best. I'm not sure who's going to win. I really haven't seen Barrios, but I think Barrios, I mean, the youth is obviously, you know, with him in his corner.
The victories of two fighters Pacquiao supports, Pedro Taduron of the Philippines and Willibaldo Garcia of Mexico. This week further increased the already strong enthusiasm in the camp. The significance of those victories went beyond business. I'm thrilled for them, and I'm glad I can assist others achieve my dream, Pacquiao remarked. It serves as a reminder that he simply stepped back from the limelight. His boxing career never truly ended. He's getting back into it now. If he wins, it will be his 13th welterweight title victory, starting from that TKO over Miguel Cotto in 2009. Even though the fight was over 16 years ago, he is still here. Belts are still being pursued. Arenas are still being filled. Still attracting notice, he reclaimed a world title at the age of 46, saying, "It means a lot to come back, and I ask it of the Lord." He would become the second oldest boxing world champion as a result.
1 second. Do you have, so you got Manny winning?
Yes.
You got Manny winning?
No. Against Barrios?
Yeah.
No, I think, look, every great fighter got one great fight left in him. That had to be Thurman. And Manny, I think Manny seems to want to, Manny appears to be like how Bernard and Roy were. Like, he's really one of those great old school fighters where you gotta he's gotta go out on his shield. Yeah. Going out on your shield used to not mean just...
It wouldn't end there either. In the background, there is already a humming buzz about a possible altercation with Gervonta Davis, Pacquiao's longtime promoter and close friend. Sean Gibbons stated unequivocally, line them up when he defeats Mario Barrios. Gervonta Davis is his ideal opponent. He adores that battle. For a few years he has been trying to obtain it. Gervonta continued to insist that he didn't want to fight him at 145 before Lamont Roach smoked him. In order for Manny Pacquiao to win this title, it will be an amazing journey.
Makes you think he's got a chance against the much younger, the 29-year-old Mario Barrios?
Look, I'm not saying the odds will be high that he's going to come back and pull this upset or even be ultra competitive. But again, it's sort of like Manny's already superhuman. Turning pro at like age 15 or 16 at 106 pounds and winning titles in 8 divisions. And oh, by the way, 2 fights ago for Manny in 2019, he came out of retirement.
Don't forget to subscribe for more boxing updates and leave your comments below.